Welcome to the Giving a Purpose podcast, where we bridge the highs, the lows, the lessons learned through life's journey, and filling in the gap. You already know what it is. New week, new goals, new attitude. And if it's not necessarily new, you know we using that same momentum to get to the goals that we already started. Listen, I need y'all to stay focused. Need to get your energy back up. Listen, man, things hit us left, right, up, down. We may not be sure what's going on, but we know for sure we can control what we can control. And that's what we're going to do. And I need y'all to stay on point. I need you to keep your discipline up. I need you to stay committed. And I need you to stay consistent at what you do. Now, I was listening to something, man. I was driving and I was listening to the radio, and somebody said something and it just hit me, and it was just like, wow, 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 wow. And what they said was, what do you do when easy is not an option? All right, let me repeat that so you can get that. What do you do when easy is not an option? All right. And so it got me thinking about, man, I did an episode a while back, man, probably 2020, I think around April 2020, where I talked about choices. In life, we all have choices, right? We all have these choices that we can make, choices that we don't make. And life is all about choices. So what I thought about it is, you got to choose. Now, there's a couple of things you can choose when easy is not an option, right? So you can either choose your difficulty. All right, because it's going to be difficult. And what I mean by that is, you have an option. When things get difficult, you can quit. That is an option. That's a choice. You can choose to quit. But the difficulties and the consequences that come with that are difficult, right? And you don't receive anything for quitting. All right, you're already discouraged, disappointed. You're already upset. Why don't you get something for it? But I can't sit up here and say I haven't done those things in the past. You just have those different moments, and you just quit. Now, there's a difference between quitting something and moving on from something. So I want to make that clear, because a lot of people say, "Oh man, I did this, did this." I need you to understand the difference between quitting on something and just not completing it, or that case, or something that may not be necessarily adding value to your life, but and then you move on from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can quit smoking, you can quit drinking and different things like that. You can quit being in toxic relationships and stuff like that. I don't mean that. I want to make that distinction, right? So, but if you have a goal in mind, if God set something on your heart, if you've committed yourself to something that you really want, and you quit it, right? Quitting is a choice, like I said, and choosing that is difficult. Sometimes the choice of quitting, all right, I can stay there on that lane with that one, is a difficult choice. All right. I can use an example. There's so many different things is that are going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was once married, and choosing not to be married was a difficult choice. All right. Not doing something that I stood in front of family, stood in front of my, pastor, bishop, and all that thing, and said I would do, and then choosing not to do it is a difficult choice. And it comes with things. It comes with consequences. It comes with emotional. It comes with scars. All right. It comes with those difficult things that we may not be at that time ready to deal with, or it comes with things that stigmas. You become a statistic. You become, and it depends on how you look at it. I know at times I looked at it as being a failure, as being a quitter at some point. But I also knew there was something else that I wanted. I mean, I did, and this is something I did what I thought was best for me at that time, or best for the relationship at that time. And with the information that I had, definitely a lot more mature in different things than I was at that time making that decision. So those are, like I said, those are just, you know, that was a choice that I made. But making the choice was difficult, and the results of the choice was also difficult as well. All right. So want you guys to kind of understand that when easy is not an option, making the choice to quit is difficult, and quitting is also difficult as well. But there's another side, right? But it's still difficult. Choosing to do the difficulty to get where you need to go is also a difficult choice, but you get a reward for it. And some of us have been either raised to not do difficult and look for another easy option. All right. But choosing the difficulty of quitting, and then choosing the difficulty of what the right decision may make, no matter how it may make you feel. Because I think that's the toughest thing that people deal with in making that right choice, because it doesn't feel good. It hurts my feelings, right? It's like when you quit, feelings still gonna be hurt, but you don't get nothing out of it, right? Yeah, you have scars, but you haven't started the healing process, which comes infection, and which comes diseases. And then what eventually comes is a death, right? But choosing the difficulty proves the resistance that may come, that proves your perseverance, that gives you the stamina that you need to get where you need to go. So at least if you're going to choose something difficult, right? Choose the difficult that's going to help you build to become a better person. And knowing that in that difficulty and choosing that difficulty, that seed that you're planting, that you're pushing through, you may not see grow right then and there. But guess what? You've put it in the atmosphere that the difficulties that do come in me making this choice, I'm going to overcome it. Because I've already put the mindset that I'm going to overcome this difficulty. All right? Man, listen, I need you guys to embody that, because we all make choices. We make daily choices. We make choices all the time. We can make choices for the long haul, or we make choices for that now gratification. But I need you guys to make the choice that's best for you. So I need you guys to do another choice for me. All right. If you go down in that corner right there, I need you to click that subscribe button. All right. Listen, tell somebody. Choose to do that. Man, choose to also leave a review, man. Click that bell. Make sure you get all of the great episodes. Listen, we're out on all major platforms. And as you see, if you're watching here now, we're on YouTube. So I need you guys to check us out all the time, man. I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate you guys reaching out. There's big things coming, and I want you guys to make the best choice in choosing you. Listen, you guys know I need you guys to do the most important thing that you do all week, right? I need you to do that last thing. Make sure you do that. Listen, also, if you're trying to follow us, listen, like I said, we're all on major platforms. You look down, I'm sorry. You can also follow the brand, me, Mr. LA_2 on Twitter and IG. Also, like I said, if you want to follow the Giving a Purpose podcast, follow our IG page. We're on giving_a_purpose_podcast. And you've already found the YouTube channel, man, here, Giving a Purpose Podcast. Make sure you just click that subscribe button. But I need you to do 2 last things for me. Make the great choice. Make sure you live on purpose and make sure you live in purpose. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
You've been listening to the Giving a Purpose podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play to get new, fresh weekly episodes. For more, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.